What does it mean to be a multiple myeloma warrior? I think it takes a lot of faith, knowing that you have to have faith that there will be a cure, that people are doing the very best they can to make sure this is becoming a thing of the past. And it also takes the family members of the patient to be strong. Yes, that's typical, but to really understand that you're there for them and that this is something that we have to embrace, and we're going to push forward with it every single step of the way. That's what it means to me to be a warrior. Faith and definitely that strength.
Love your life. Don't let myeloma control it. 18 years ago, I thought I'd never see the day to walk my daughter down the aisle. And this July, the dream becomes a reality.
And I'm talking to you about what it feels like to be a multiple myeloma warrior. That's who I am, and that's who I'll continue to be. I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma in 2011, and now it's 2018. I was only given 1 to 2 years to live. So I fight every day to stay alive, and I fight every day for other people that feel that they have nowhere to turn. The best place that I have turned to is the IMF. They have been my shoulder to cry on. They have been a great source to me to send people to get good information, up-to-date information, educational series, and whatever your needs might be at the time. So thank you, IMF, and I will continue to fight for all those fighting to stay alive with multiple myeloma.
I myself do not have myeloma, but for more than a quarter of a century, I have worked with people who are experiencing this journey. One of the areas that can be most challenging for people is to find current, reliable, and accurate information. I credit the International Myeloma Foundation for providing such information through their website as well as simply by making a phone call. I commend them for contributing to a positive living well experience through their research and education efforts. Thank you, IMF, for all that you do.
Go to the International Myeloma Foundation's website, myeloma.org. Learn as much as you can so you can have better conversations with your doctor.
I was just 2 years old when my dad was diagnosed with the disease, and I'm now 20 and my dad is currently in full remission. I think that the IMF helps people to become myeloma warriors because they really push the idea of knowledge is power, and the more you can learn about this disease, the better you become as a caregiver or as a patient, because the more you know, the more you can communicate with your doctor or with your loved one to help get through this rough time. And in my opinion, I think that's the most important thing that you could have as a patient or a caregiver.